All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Little bit of technical difficulties right now, but it's okay. We're gonna get there. That's new campaign problems here. So, all right. Before we get into our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign, which is a Feywild adventure, just going to go over our normal weekly streaming schedule, which is Mondays. So we have our Candlekeep Mystery Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. On Tuesdays, we have our Throwdown Thursdays. Tuesdays DM Prep, Thursdays Throwdown Thursdays, which is our Valheim stream. And if you are able to, you can join us for that and see all of the cool new things that the Home and Hearth update has brought. I have been busy building all kinds of stuff, which has turned out really, really cool. And then, of course, we have Friday, we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign, which you're here for right now. And then on Saturdays, we have our Tomb of Annihilation stream, which has been going on for quite some time, and they are within the Tomb of the Nine Trickster Gods. Now, before we transition over to our players and our campaign, I just want to say thank you for everybody who hung out with us for our Blue Bathrobe Cult adventure. And if you did, you most likely will recognize these players as, well, they're all the same players, at least today anyway. There may or may not be extra voices in here, but these adventurers have gone from the high-level adventures of the Blue Bathrobe Cult, being 19 and 20, down to today. They are officially level 0, as this campaign starts out with a prelude adventure, which we will be doing today, where our adventuring party actually starts off as children. So instead of the normal adventuring party starts in a tavern and all that fun stuff, we are actually going to be starting off as our players are our characters are children. So, well, we know how much trouble they can get into as adults, so let's see what kind of trouble they can get into as children, shall we? All right. Let's go ahead and let's see if our players are ready to go here. All right, so welcome on into the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We have with us our adventuring party, who, as they are children today, will... oops, I gotta get rid of all the things that I popped up on my screen that I forgot. All right. I know, I forgot about that page. All right. So, you will be meeting our characters, but also you will get to see their artwork, if they have given me artwork, later on in the adventure. All right. But just so you guys know, we do have, or we have been tracking our fails and our saves, our critical failures and critical successes on a stream by stream basis. But since this is a brand new campaign, we've decided that we're going to see how many critical successes and critical failures we can end up with for the full campaign. Since, you know, we don't have the crit stats people, the critical role stats people for us, so we're going to do it ourselves. So, it is W1 and W20. So we're going to be keeping track of them campaign long. So let's see how well that goes. All right.
Do we have to roll for this stuff, or can we just pick it?
You can just pick it. So, all right. Our adventurers are getting a little bit of background stuff taken care of that they hadn't gotten to before. So with all of this in mind, changes for this campaign versus previous campaigns and streams. This is Adventurers League legal. However, you do not start with inspiration or a healing potion.
Sad.
That is not a thing you start with anymore.
Sad.
But if you find treasure, you get to keep it. So there's that.
It's worse for the campaign that doesn't have access to Ashy Advantage and such.
Also true.
And this, so keeping that in mind, if you have points, now might be a good time to buy some things for your characters.
But then I won't have enough free time.
I'm just telling you the thing. Well, you know, Ragnarok just took care of treat time for you right now, so.
Yay!
All right. Getting the dice gods ready to go, huh? All right. And of course, because Ashley just settled down with Thor. Are you gonna come over or are you gonna stay over there? He's like... Alright. Maybe move your popcorn bowl to the other side. Because apparently he's not coming to get the treats, he's going to have me throw the treats at him. Alright. Okay, so our adventuring party are younger versions of the characters that they will be playing for this adventure. So what that translates to mean is that they technically do not have classes right now. Technically, you are level 0. You're not even a level 1 adventurer yet. Oh, sad. But that's okay, because it's just a way that it was.
Oh, the easier to kill you.
This is why Ragnarok is priming the dice gods. I know how this works. Alright, so a little bit about the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. It is a Feywild adventure that will be taking our characters into the Feywild. However, they have to get there first. And they have to figure out, you know, they have to grow up first. But before they do, as a child, you always, well, at least I always, and not just as a child, like to go to the carnival. And the Witchlight Carnival actually drifts through the material plane like a butterfly, visiting each world every 8 years or so to bring wonder to the denizens of a single town. Now, the fairground is the place of magic and whimsy, even more so due to the fact that it is run by the Fae and crewed by the fantastical Fae beings. When it departs, its guests are usually left wondering whether its presence was real or was it just their imagination. And it is actually at that point that we will be venturing into tonight, as the carnival has arrived just outside of the town of Waterdeep. Now, the thing is that all of you, this prelude actually kind of works to be very much a how did we refer to it, Dor? No, it's the time is kind of a.
It's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
There you go. As the fact that you guys are all within the same age range during this adventure, however, when it comes to your actual characters, the age gaps will be much more substantial. So at this point, we have two groups of age range here. We have the younger kids, which are somewhere between 8 and 11 years old, and then we have the older kids, which are between 12 and 15 years old. So there are a couple of different age groups. But for the sake of adventurers, you guys are all the same, the same between 8 and 15 years old. You are all also very much the group currently within the same location. Again, weird, but it works for this. It's one of those things, like a lot of other adventures. Don't ask why, it just is.
Don't put logic into D&D, it doesn't work.
That's what it is. Okay. All right. So, with that in mind, does anybody have any questions either about your characters or anything like that prior to us officially getting started on this adventure?
You are Ashy advantages and preparations and Dylan healing potions carry over to our adult characters.
They will, yes. Just keep track of them. I haven't put them on to the character sheets yet because I forgot to do that in my prep this week. That is on the list for next week. So yeah, just keep track of those on your character sheets. Any other questions?
Channel point challenge.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. We do have a channel point challenge going on right now for our next Extra Life D&D fundraiser stream. It is 41%. Hold on. It is 41% raised as of right now. And when we hit the 50,000 point goal, we will schedule our next D&D stream for Extra Life. Okay. Yeah.
And also, we're closing on 150 followers.
We are.
And the thing we're doing for...
At the end of the month, we will be having a Jackbox community play night.
Ooh.
So, yeah, we're going to do that on the 30th of October.
Because I'm getting older.
And also because Jackbox is awesome.
Yes.
I know. We've recruited 2 teenagers to help us play the devil game.
Yay.
They should be the parents, I'm just saying.
They really should.
Okay, so with that, did everybody go in and set their 3D dice to be enabled and automatically roll? Because
No.
I sure didn't.
I did the other one.
So, let's see here. Let's roll. Nope, I did not.
Whee.
There you go. Nice start right there.
Nice one. That's a pretty
Yeah.
color, Belinda.
That is really pretty.
I didn't
Okay.
think that color was kind of there, but I'm here for it. I was like, I hadn't picked a color yet.
The yellow is Ragnarok. Coop,
Okay.
that's a really bad color to it.
What is this?
It was a black void.
It
don't
is
like
a
it.
black void. It would have been really funny if it was a black voided natural one, though. That would have been really funny.
Wait.
Alright. So
It
now
would've
we
been
know that the dice work. Okay. So, granted that you don't have the full backstory of your character build and whatnot. Much better, Coop. Thank you. Why don't we go ahead and just introduce your character as the race, name, and if you're an older or younger child or kid. Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
My name
Well,
is
I'm told.
Misan. I am a auntie, and I'm a younger child.
Okay.
I just put popcorn in my mouth. I am Echo Turtlefluff, and I am a fairy, and I am an older child.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Berry Bush Allen, and I am
a tabaxi artificer, and I am an older child.
You're a kid. You're not an artificer.
You're not an artificer yet.
Someday.
Someday.
She has big dreams.
I do have big. I do.
Aspiring artificer.
She's just a tinkerer right now.
Yes.
Right now, she's just the Ficer.
Yes,
there you go. Okay. And Ragnarok or Cooper?
I'm Deacon Black. I'm 11. I guess I'm old. Human.
Hello? Is this thing working again?
There you go, Coop. Yeah. So Deacon, you're human, you said?
Yep, Deacon Black, human. 11 years old. I guess that's old.
Ragnarok's muted and he tried to talk.
I mean, I heard him.
I heard him. Yeah.
Cooper actually muted you. He didn't want to hear you.
But
Sad.
that was not a bad accent. So like that was a good one.
I'm here for this.
I know, right? Okay. All right. So Cooper, why don't you tell us about your character?
Alright, is it working?
It is, yes.
Sorry. Okay. I mean, why you need to know about me? I'm just a little rabbit. I'm just 6 years old, and 6 or 8. Sorry, I'm just a little rabbit, a small child. My name is Ober. Nice to meet you all.
Okay. All right. So just as a follow-up, so we have a human, we have a Yonti, we have a Haragon, we have a fairy, and a tabaxi.
And we walked into a carnival and then what?
And then nothing. No. All right. So then with that, this last summer, and this is very appropriate because, I mean, let's be real, it has been one hell of a summer that has felt quite long, quite like a long interrupted dream. But, you know, for the purposes of this, it was a long uninterrupted dream. And together, you definitely had some fun adventures with your new friends. And it's been quite the adventure. Sliding down haystacks, running barefoot through dewy meadows, leaping from ropes into rivers, fishing with jars, and even the undertaken dangerous escapades. I mean, like, any of those things were not dangerous escapades, but hey.
So you just described what the southern accent evokes.
Yeah. Granted, Deacon was clearly in charge of planning the activities, right?
Oh no. Do we go
Just
cow
the catching fireflies. I mean, that's always fun.
That is
Do
fun.
we tip some cows?
Well, you certainly tried. I don't know if you succeeded, but you certainly tried.
Well, I mean,
They don't like that too much.
They do not. They do not. All right. So, the thing that really united you, though, was a single thrilling secret. And that was a new friend that you found. And that friend is known as Juniper. Juniper is the orphaned cublet owlbear that you found, which we're totally using this artwork for because it's adorable. I mean, let's be real.
yes.
So Juniper, you found one morning, lost and shivering, with nothing but a wooden tag around her neck to identify her. Now, being the, I don't want to say responsible. That's stretching it. I have a feeling. We'll go with well, I don't even know if I want to go with good. Maybe not. There we go. We'll have Juniper up there.
Well-meaning.
Well-meaning. That's a good way to put it. You
There you
did
go.
look for her owner, though not for very long. Of course. Then, once that didn't pan out, you adopted her into your gang. You've kept her secret, and you've promised to care for her. Now, through everything, through all of your adventures this summer, Juniper is the tie that binds you together, and you'll never, ever let anything come to harm her. There is no doubt whatsoever that this is the thing that will bring and keep you all together. Now, with that being said, I need someone to please roll me a d8. All right, at number 2. Okay, so you at one point one morning you ended up finding that Juniper had a thorn stuck in her paw, and Barry, this has been the thing that really connected you with Juniper, and she has, like, every time she gets something stuck in her paw, she comes over to you to fix it.
Oh.
I need somebody else to roll me a d8, please. Okay, try again. We already have a 2. There we go. So at one point, you notice that Juniper really likes to race through the woods with there's this dog that, like, super friendly dog that is kind of in the area that you guys had been playing with before you found Juniper, and it's the most fun thing to watch them race through the woods. And every once in a while, Echo, you even race with them.
So I can fly along with them.
Sometimes they're really quick. Sometimes they get ahead of you, and you just
Strength on my wings,
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. So it's just, you guys each have your own little things that have made you connect with Juniper. And it's really quite fun to have them joining you for this adventure, and knowing that not only did you make some friends, but you also have found a new, play companion, as it were, as well. So the summer is definitely coming to an end. When you all of a sudden one morning go out and you're going to go out and play with Juniper, when you hear that the Witchlight Carnival has just arrived. Just as the leaves of the trees starting to turn, the carnival has arrived just outside of town to offer a final breath of summer, as it were. And you see that there are what's the word I'm looking for? Colorful wagons soaring down from the sky, pulled by horses wearing butterfly wings. The carnival sets up in a meadow, not too far from home. All right. And So you hear as the news of this carnival spreads, but also so does a warning. Entry without a ticket is strictly forbidden.
Well
And
then.
as each of you consider asking your parents to purchase tickets for you to go tomorrow, and you're talking about it as you travel to go see Juniper, something terrible happens. Juniper is not where you normally meet her. It's quite strange. Quite strange indeed, in fact. As it seems that Juniper has run off. And you let's see here. You notice that she is nowhere to be found. I need everyone to please roll me a perception check from your child character sheets. Hey, good job. All right.
I see nothing.
You see nothing. Yep. All right. Okay. So as you look around and you search for where Juniper could be, Echo, you kind of fly up a little bit into the tree covers, and you catch sight about the same time as Deacon and Oberon hear the rustling, and you see Juniper running full speed ahead, almost scrambling excitedly in the direction of the carnival. Just out of curiosity, do you guys give chase?
I mean, I can't keep up, but Echo
I'm
might be
gonna-
able to.
Shout
Hey,
down
well.
that that's what she's doing and then take off after her.
I always wanted to go see a carnival.
Really? You do?
Oh, guys, come on.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we do we need a ticket to get in, though?
Oh, you don't need no ticket. Just need to know how to find a way in.
Well, I guess that's true. I don't mind going. I always wanted to see what's it like, too.
I done heard it has lots of cool things inside, bearded ladies and acrobats and such.
And acrobats and such. Okay. Tor just gave me this weirdest look. Like, wait, what?
Like, what did he say?
Okay.
Translate?
So, you guys give chase, and before you know it, you have actually darted through the bushes and have trespassed into the carnival site without a ticket.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Juniper must be somewhere nearby, and you must rescue her before the carnival whisks her away on its magical journey. And it is there that we find ourselves, within the Witchlight Carnival. Okay. Let's see here. So this is just a snidbit of the carnival. Just a small corner of the. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you the full carnival just to give you an idea of how awesome this carnival is.
Big.
It is very big. It is also very blurry on the screen. But there we go. So this carnival is huge. It has a a river that runs around the outside of it, which is really weird because you guys have been playing in these woods and stuff for the summer, and there was not a river here before. It must be magic. And you see all kinds of things. You see people floating in bubbles. You hear laughing and cheering and all kinds of different things. You see people wearing like these cloth butterfly wings on their backs and clutching printed tickets in their hands. You see like amazingly beautiful, fantastical beasts prowling through the crowd. There's even a giant six-legged feline with barbed tentacles sprouting out of its shoulders. You see pixies riding on giant snails, and even more. You, sticking to the shadows as you sneak around, you see colorful stalls lining a thoroughfare of trampled grass. The carnival guests mill around, laughing, while stall holders cry out for their games. And of course, as is any carnival, the music of a kaleidoscope drifts across from afar. Or not kaleidoscope, what is it called? Calliope. There we go. I was like trying to remember what the instrument was called. I knew it was a C. You do see a bugbear wearing a belt of what looks to be matted hair, grumblingly patrolling the area, as if keeping an eye out for troublemakers. Now, because we haven't had enough dice rolls here, everybody roll me another perception check since you're looking for Juniper. Oh, that was so close to a 1 right there. Okay. Well, all right. Look at you, young Barry and Oberon. You managed to just catch sight of Juniper as she dashes over to a caravan on the far side of the thoroughfare and hops up onto its windowsill. Before you can even have a chance to stop her, she jumps into the arms of a clown wearing a black and white suit. He grins with delight and lifts her inside, drawing the shutters behind him.
That's
A sign hanging on the window of the caravan says, "Knock for Candlefoot's Story Hour. Cost 3 carnival prizes."
Wait, what did it say?
And just for reference, I do have what this guy looks like as... let's get you the look of this guy. That is
Clown?
that is the clown.
So
I
we
mean,
have
you don't look. Damn.
3 prizes to enter into this place.
So yeah, there is a wagon right here. This is the guy who took her into the wagon. And on there's a sign that says, "Knock for Candlefoot's Story Hour. 3 carnival tickets is the cost." Or 3 carnival prizes is the cost. I'm sorry.
So say prizes or tickets?
Prizes.
So you win the prizes and then you give them back to them?
Then you give them back to him for a story.
What a racket.
Right?
right.
I did not make up the rules.
Well, we need to find a way to get some prizes in.
To the games.
But what's one?
So you will notice on the bottom of this sheet is a legend of the map here. These are the names of the games that are right here in this area.
I mean, Cuddle the Catoba Pass sounds like a fun game. I don't know about you guys, but I think that would be the best game.
I don't know much about no beholders, but I can certainly bash it.
What's this wheel of magic?
Yeah, I'm into that one.
Me too.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we can get 3 prizes from 1 win in that one.
What do you want to do first, Ashley? So,
But
Spin that wheel, guys. Come on. If we all spin it once, we have such a high chance of getting 3 prizes.
no, that plan
Do I
is
know?
actually pretty good.
Do you
I'm gonna
know
start
what-
walking.
if we need a ticket to play these,
Well, you see people holding on to tickets. So
There's-
I'm old enough to know that you generally don't get things for free.
yeah. And it said without a ticket, no entry. So, I mean,
I mean,
you
we
don't
got
know
in.
if it's Disneyland or not. Where you can play, ride on rides without a ticket because you paid it completely. Not sure if that's how it works or if it's a regular carnival where you have to pay for stuff as you.
Well, heck, I don't got any money, do y'all?
I might have some. I start digging through my purse. I have a
You-
petrified rat.
You do have, each of you has a little bit of coin. Most of the the younger kids have some copper pieces. The older kids have some silver pieces, but not a whole lot of any of it.
I mean, I got a few coppers, but
Well, let's just go see if they'll take our money. I'm gonna go walk up to the Wheel of Magic.
Okay.
heck, I guess I'll go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I want to see it as well, if you guys don't mind.
Well, we're not gonna leave you and have you get lost or get kidnapped or something.
Kidnap? Do you
I mean-
kidnap people here?
I mean, it'd be really rabbit napped, but there's people who use rabbit's foots as lucky charms, so
Please don't leave me here, please.
We ain't gonna let them take your feet. Come on now, we'll keep a watch over you.
And we found the new severely traumatized character of this campaign.
We have. Good job, guys. Not even an hour in, and we've already found the new traumatized character. Good job.
I don't know if we found them. I think we made them.
Well, I mean, technically.
Don't get them all riled up now. I mean, think about rabbit stew and rabbit feet and such. I mean,
I
it'll
mean,
be fine.
he's gotta know sometime. I mean, I learned a long time ago that people try to keep actual cats as pets. So, I mean, you live and you learn.
Don't worry, we ain't gonna put you in a stew pot or nothing.
I mean, unless we get lost here forever.
We'll protect you, and Barry will behave.
I'm just saying, survival of the fittest. And I'm like one of the oldest, so I'm gonna have to survive.
Could I try and scruff Barry?
Sure. Sure. Give me a actually I put on your character sheets, give me an unarmed attack. And for all of you watching, this is gonna be super duper fun because this is the least strong group of people that we have ever had, as every single one of you as kids have a -1 to strength.
Yeah.
Don't you worry, Auburn. Your feet and stew meat are gonna be just fine, alright?
I hope so. Let's go to the wheel, please.
You go to scruff Barry, and you grab a hold. You're not actually scruffing them as much as you're just holding onto their neck.
It was more of a hey.
Yeah, there was no like.
I want to just get the attention. Be like, stop!
Yeah. Didn't listen.
I'm up in the air. I gotta.
That's true. All right.
No. Thing.
So you head towards the Wheel of Magic.
Yes.
All right. So that would be number 6, right next to where you were. As you walk up, you hear the carnival barker say, roll up, and spin the wheel of magic. Your journey to the strange and arcane starts right here." As you see that there is a wooden wheel divided into 8 very colorful segments, each labeled with a different school of magic.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And as you're standing there watching, you see this person come up and hand a ticket over to the carnival barker, and they punch using like a hole punch. They punch the ticket, and the contestant spins the wheel. As the wheel spins, the contestant chooses one of the classes or schools of magic, and as the barker is explaining this, if the wheel stops on that segment, they win. If they fail, they are they lose. But you don't know for sure what will happen one way or the other. So they spin the wheel, and actually, let's see what they land on here.
Death and destruction.
All right.
I'm very excited. I'm very into magic.
So as the wheel is spinning, the person says, evocation, and it actually does stop on evocation, and the person seems like super excited, and then all of a sudden you see them go, and they just make a gesture, and all of a sudden these 3 balls of light pop up and seem to follow them around. They can cast dancing lights at will, or 4.
Ooh.
Sorry. Yeah, and so the carnival barker says, "All right, but remember that only lasts for an hour. You got to come back and do it again."
Well, that's fun.
I am frantically looking for a ticket booth.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And you see the carnival barker also hands them what looks to be a wand.
Ooh.
All right. So there is a ticket booth. There is on the far middle of, well, away from where you are, in the middle of the carnival. And you notice that this bugbear keeps wandering around looking for trouble or looking for people who are not supposed to be in here.
But we can't get caught.
To the ticket booth. We have a ticket. They can't kick us out.
Well, I think, is that a ticket to get in or a ticket to play the game?
I don't know.
So, give me another set of perception checks, please, to see if you can perceive how this whole ticket thing works. Alright. Okay. Echo and Barry, you notice that it seems that the people all have the cloth butterfly wings on, have tickets, and those tickets are used to play the games and whatnot, and they get punched multiple times.
Okay, well, buy
But
some
there
tickets.
are some people that also have dandelions with them. Just a
Are there
very
any dan-
select few. But there are people that have dandelions.
Are any of these people like carrying their tickets in like their back pocket or something?
Couple of them.
Okay, guys. Plan A, we buy tickets. Plan B, We acquire tickets.
How are we supposed to acquire them?
I pat his head. Oh, young and naive. Obviously, we would steal them.
Oh.
But first, we try the honest way.
Heck, alright.
I'm gonna go up to the ticket booth.
Okay. So you go to the ticket booth.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
I want to buy some tickets for me and my friends.
Okay. Child's ticket is 3 silver apiece.
How much silver do I have?
I don't know. Look on your character sheet.
Does it say? It doesn't say.
It should say. Okay.
And mine's like 2.
Okay.
I
I
have 4
have
copper.
6. I have 6 silver.
It was supposed to be a D6. All right. You have. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you roll it. Barry, go ahead and roll a D6. You have 3 silver.
Oh. I mean, I have enough for my ticket. You guys have like a group discount or something? I mean, my little siblings, they've never been to a carnival, and we just lost our parents.
Give me a deception roll.
We're adopted if that helps.
It doesn't. Okay. All right. So as you're telling this to the attendant at the booth, it's an elderly goblin that is running the ticket booth, and he kind of looks very quizzingly through a spyglass at you, and he says,
How much? A lot.
And he kind of takes the little horn that he's holding up to his ear, and he's, wait, you said you was orphan?
Yeah, we're orphans.
Oh, that downright sucks.
And our mom used to tell us stories about this carnival, and we wanted to go in her memory.
All right, 2 silver apiece.
I turn back to the group. We gotta count up our silver. 2 silver apiece. I have 3.
I have 6.
I have 4 copper.
Yeah, I done got no silver.
How much copper do you have, Deacon?
I have 4.
I don't have any.
Deacon, roll me a d6.
I don't have copper either.
Roll me a d6. Deacon has 2. And Oberon has 4.
Okay, so then 6 plus 9. And there's how many of us?
So those are copper. You are the only 2 that have silver. You and
5 of us.
Well, but they have 10 silver. Cause...
yeah, I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Or they have 10 copper,
If
so that's
10
1
copper,
copper.
so 1 silver.
So that's 1 silver. Then Echo has 6, and I have 3, so that's 10 silver overall.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 of us.
And there's 5. Okay, I can't. Guys, give me all your money. We have enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
As
There
you
you go.
hand over all of your coins, he hands you each a set of butterfly wings, and each of you a ticket. And you see these tickets are
I'm just gonna kind of look at the wings. Look behind me. Look at the wings. Seems a little redundant.
I mean, technically,
Technically.
perhaps. Alright. So they hand you each a ticket. I'm trying to find there it is. The artwork, because the artwork is kind of cool. It is a carnival ticket.
Nice, nice.
And you see on the back of the ticket that it is good for 8 punches before you have to get a new one.
We get 40 punches in all.
But
Yay,
you
math.
now all have a cloth set of wings.
I put on my wings and start flapping.
Are we supposed to wear these?
Can we fly with them?
you.
I was the goblin.
Yeah. That's how they know that you bought a ticket.
Okay.
You don't do it, they're gonna kick you out.
Oh. I put them on.
Can they fly with them?
Only if you can fly without them.
Aw,
Ah,
sad.
They're only cloth after all.
I know. I just thought it was gonna be like this book my pa read me called Peter Pan. Done flew where some pixie dust. He was flying all around. It was really cool.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
These are just cloth wings. These don't have any pixie dust on them.
I don't know. It's a magical carnival.
That's
He's doing
true.
magic all over the place. Who knows what you could do?
Oh no, you have to go to the bubble pot to get the pixie dust.
Oh.
Okay. Is there also a map that we can have? Like the Disney map.
No.
A little flyer describes all the games.
Or tram to take it from one
No.
side of the park to the other.
No, just walk around.
Huh?
Just keep in mind that carnival closes at midnight.
What time is it?
Like, it is just about midday.
Oh, okay, we got time.
Mhm.
The magic! Wheel of magic!
I want to go spin the wheel then.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't do it. Alright. So, you go and head back to the Wheel of Magic. Alright. Who is going to,
Me. I want to go first.
Okay. Alright. So, okay, so you have eight schools of magic. You have abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, transmutation, and necromancy. Alright, so choose your class or your school, and then you're going to roll a d8.
I gotta do it.
You want
Transmutation.
Yeah, you want number 7. Yep. Go for it. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. But don't worry, because you landed on conjuration. For the next hour, you can cast Mage Hand at will.
Ooh.
Get
So
up.
You don't
I want to spin.
just get the effect.
Better than a wand.
Maybe.
I want to spin.
Okay. Go ahead and hand over your ticket, and he punches it and gives it back to you. Alright, pick a school.
So we have 8 that we can use.
You have 8, yes.
I don't know nothing about no magic. What should I pick?
Well,
Ne-
it's up to you.
Necromancy. Necromancy.
All right, I guess I'll
That's
pick that
iffy one.
necro one.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d8 for me, please.
Hug and I are a bad influence on the younger
All
children.
right. You were looking
I'm a younger
for
child.
8, however, you got divination. For the next hour, you can cast the guidance cantrip at will.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Who's next?
I'm absolutely gonna roll for necromancy.
Okay, go for it. Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Alright, so for once in the next hour, you can choose to use your action to bestow a curse on one creature.
Ooh.
Oh,
Choose
man.
one ability score. For 1 minute, the target has disadvantage on any ability checks and saving throws made with that ability score. So I'm gonna put that
Okay.
into chat just for.
The blood red dice color really goes well with the
It
necromancy.
really did.
Right?
All right. Okay. And he also hands you a wand as well.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Does that count as a prize?
It does count as a prize.
Ooh.
It does, in fact. All right.
I'm gonna also spin for necromancy.
Okay. Go for it. No,
Ah.
unfortunately, that is the transmutation one, and ironically, it's also the one that means that you can cast for the next hour, Druidcraft.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is that a prize? Does that count as a prize?
It does. You get the effect. You do not get the wand. The wand is the
Aw.
prize.
Aw.
So,
I
you
guess
see-
I'll go.
I was gonna say, you see the carnival barker looking at Oberon. Do you want to step up as well?
Sure. I guess.
Okay. So which one are you gonna choose?
I'll pick Asteration. I think that's the right one.
Okay.
Hmm.
That is incorrect. You also can cast Druidcraft for the next hour. I just want to point out how ironic is it that the two players that were druids last time can now cast Druidcraft for the next
Here's
hour.
fate.
Alright. Alright.
Hey, I
Yeah.
got one of my very favorite spells ever, so
You did. Alright.
There.
that's what I
So
want in real life.
I know. With that, does anybody want to try again?
I mean, I feel like we're not doing very good with this.
Yeah.
Can we get more than one effect? Can we have more than one effect
Uh-huh.
going?
Uh-huh.
I want to go again.
Okay. Which one are you gonna choose this time?
Evocation.
Okay. Unfortunately, that was the divination one, and you can now cast guidance for an hour. All right. Anyone else? Okay.
Where's that Bash Beholder game? I kind of want to give that a try.
Okay.
I mean, that's easier.
Okay. So, Mizan, you have what is called a Wand of Whimsy.
Wand of Whimsy.
Mm-hmm. So the Wand of Whimsy, which is pretty dang cool, is a wand that is or I should say, it allows you to cause just a little bit of problem. It is a common item. It has 8 charges, and while holding it, you can expend one of its charges to create one of the following effects. You can change the hair color or style of a creature you see within 50 feet. Or you can cause a small burst of butterflies to flutter from the tip of the wand. Or you can conjure a brief tinkling melody from the wand. And each of the wand regains 1d6 plus 1 charges daily at dawn. And of course, if you expend the last one, you roll a d20, and on a 1, it, of course, dies. Yeah. So, I'm going to actually share that handout with you right now. Alright. I had to find it. There we go. So yeah, so you can change the hair color of people, for a charge. Okay. Okay. Alright. So you said you want to go to the Beholder, Bash the Beholder?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about what they are, but I know how to bash stuff.
Okay.
How long is the effect for the hair?
It
Forever?
is like 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So you head over towards number 1 on our list, the Bash the Beholder. And you see this elven man, and he says, "All right, come win a prize. Pulverize the beholder's eyes before you are mesmerized."
All right.
Yes, of course. All right. Oh. Yes. I realized I didn't have the tablet on. Oops.
Huh.
All right.
Sorry, Ashley
Ashley
got
just freaked out.
spooked and ran, so I jumped up to see what happened.
Yes. All right.
He's just been very jumpy. So now they're gonna get a treat time to calm down.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do. Dylan's already ready. He's like, I heard there was a treat time coming. All right.
Yeah, you guys even got treats for getting your nails clipped. Well, you always do. The
All
puppy
right.
got treats for her brothers getting their nails clipped.
All right. Okay. So, okay. All right. So with that, okay, you are headed to the boulder. Who wants to step up first?
Oh, I will.
Okay. So you step up to all right, and the carnival barker hands you a cushioned wooden mallet, and it says, "All right, you must bash the eyes of the beholder as they emerge from stalks in the holes of its body."
Is this one of them things I can use that guidance thing on?
It is.
Oop.
So you must succeed 3 times, and you have 5 attempts to do it.
Should I stand there and cast guidance on him before he does them?
Yeah, he has guidance too.
I didn't know if that was gonna act because of action and
Oh.
stuff.
Sure, you can cast guidance while he bashes, and then you can do it on somebody else. Sure.
I'll
Alright.
try and copy her actions for casting guidance, but I'll change his hair color to blue.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So you, I need a strength check, please. And
my
keep in
You
mind,
can do it, buddy. You can do it. Pat him on the shoulder.
D4 with it.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Hey.
You don't even need the D4 with that, but you definitely got it. All right.
Yeah!
So, without missing a beat, you take the first eye that comes out of the hole, and you bash it. You bash it hard. That is 1 success.
Hey.
All right. Here comes the second one. Give me another strength check.
Right. I'll try using 2 hands.
Look at that.
Does he need the D4?
No, he doesn't need the D4, but he rolled another 4. Look at that.
Ooh.
I think you have found your strength character.
Gonna break the machine.
And,
Wow.
you know, he
That's a
gives you
machine.
really good wallop that second time. It almost didn't even get to come out of the beholder head before you had it knocked back in. That is 2 successes. Give me 1 more success and you win a prize.
Yeah,
I can't help it. I mean, Paul has me wrangling the pigs back home. I mean,
bash the pigs on the head with the mallet?
Maybe.
well, no, you gotta wrestle them.
Ah.
Unfortunately, a 6 is just not enough. I need you to roll me a D8, please. As the eye fully extends out of the the hole, and I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please. Okay,
I'm gonna use that Ashley to try to re-roll that.
that's probably a good call. Well, that was better. Not quite enough, but it was better. You
Wait, can I give him guided? No, not on the saving throw.
not on a
Dang.
saving throw. All of a sudden, you see the iris of this eyeball open up, and custard sprays out of it. You are covered in a sticky custard. Your speed is halved until it is washed off,
And it turns your hair blue.
and it turns your hair blue.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think that's how custard works.
I mean, this is a magical place, though. Custard probably works a little different here.
So you have 2 successes and 2 more attempts.
I guess I'll try again. Wipe the
Okay.
custard from my eyes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and with that, you have successfully bashed the beholder. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. And they hand you this pair of gloves. That are kind of oversized. And they look to be like 3 sizes too big for you. And the carnival barker says, "These are magic gloves. They're really good at stopping things with these gloves."
Oh. All right. Well, thank you. Guess I'll try them on.
You try them on, and they immediately, as you put these gloves on, your hands magically expand to fill their volume. These are giant gloves.
You gain no benefit.
So
There's
now I
no
got
benefit
giant-
from this whatsoever, except
I mean-
that now your hands are really big, and you would be a great goalie for soccer.
I
I
mean,
fall over laughing.
the guys with big hands.
Mm,
They have big feet. Gosh.
yeah,
Mine are
sometimes.
better.
Apparently not this one, though.
You've got a thing about feet. How did I not notice this?
Does anybody else want to try your hand at bashing the beholder?
Now I got giant hands, blue hair, and I'm covered in custard.
Yep.
Sounds like a good time.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
I'll pass. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Well, then, Barry, step on up and give me a strength roll, please.
Hey, someone do the math.
Oh, I could try using Giant's Guidance. I think that gets a D8 instead of a D4.
You can try. It gives a d4.
No.
Well, you know.
So go ahead and roll your d4. Ten is not enough. Go ahead and roll me a d8, please, and then a dexterity saving throw. Okay. Please fail
no,
this
I don't-
dexterity save. Please
I don't-
fail this dexterity save. Thank you.
Uh,
As the eyeball extends fully and the iris opens up, you are sprayed head to toe with glitter.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I am so fabulous.
Wait, why does she get glitter and I got custard?
That is going to be so hard to get out of your fur.
Oh, well,
There
I
is
guess
just
that's
gonna be
right.
glitter everywhere
Disadvantage on stealth for the rest of your life.
for the rest
You
of
make,
your life.
you
Yes.
make the assumption that she wants it out.
oh my gosh.
Okay, roll me another d8 because that d4 is not gonna do you any good.
But I used it anyway.
You did.
More glitter!
More glitter.
I accept
Is it a different color?
It is a different color. Now roll your d4 because you'll succeed this time. All right, you succeed in bashing this beholder's eye. Good thing, because that's the one that was the custard.
Okay.
Okay,
All
roll another strength check. There you go.
So
All
roll a
right,
d4.
that's 2. All right,
Okay.
roll another one.
One more, guys.
No.
Oh.
Roll me a d8 and a dexterity. Okay. No, dexterity save, sorry. Oh, okay.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that.
Okay. So for the eye comes out and all of a sudden there is this stink gas released.
Ew.
For the rest of the game, the contestant must make a con saving throw before making each strength check. On a failure, you have disadvantage on the check.
But that was my last one.
But you didn't
You get one
succeed.
more.
You need one more success.
I thought I only got 5 attempts though.
I'm giving you another attempt.
Is this just because you want me to make a con save?
Uh-huh. Okay, you made it. You're good. Straight roll. I'm trying to get you some more glitter here.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, roll me a d8.
I like glitter. I can live with glitter. That's not
No.
glitter.
All of a sudden, the contestant's hammer turns into a harmless grass snake, which slithers away. That is the end of your game.
There.
Can I call it back?
Sure.
I think that's a thing I can do. Well, I
It
guess.
is a thing you can. It is a thing that you can do as a young. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep your hammer.
Okay.
All right. So unfortunately, you did not succeed on that one to get a prize. However, you are now thoroughly covered in glitter.
I mean, does glitter count as a prize?
I mean, as much glitter as you
Some
have on
people.
you, I'm gonna go with yes.
Yay!
It probably
Yeah,
won't
well-
get you a story time though.
I mean, you look real pretty with all that glitter all over you.
I feel so fabulous. I
So
love it.
not only do you have rainbow glitter, but you also have like an extra layer of blue glitter.
Yay!
Yes.
I want to go to the fold up friend if we're done here.
Okay, a fold a friend it is. All right, you go over and you see that they say, test your skills with ink and paper and make yourself a pocket friend. Everyone's a winner.
Yes. I am basically the meme of Fry. Shut up and take my money.
All right. So, this game involves concentrating on a hovering quill pen and using the power of your mind to make it draw a humanoid creature on parchment. So, because this is a dice rolling game and not an in-person, like, actually drawing the figure on a piece of paper, this involves intelligence check. One for the creature's head, one for its torso and arms, and one for its legs.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Hey, I was doing this.
You guys can do multiple at a time.
Why did I roll a charisma save?
I don't know.
I don't know how this happened.
I don't know. So I need, for anyone who is participating in this fold up friend, I need an intelligence check for the creature's head, please.
Can I guidance myself?
You can guidance yourself. Okay.
Who's guidancing Barry?
Hmm.
Whoa, I thought Deacon guidance me.
No, Deacon's guidance himself.
Oh.
All right. So.
Intelligence check.
Uh-huh. All right. So, Barry, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. Echo and Deacon, you both are good. So those were successes. All right. All right. So I need another set of intelligence checks for the torso and arms, please.
We had taken turns. I would have been able to guidance somebody
Whoops.
and steal the guidance
There is a
myself.
natural 20 from Deacon.
Deacon doesn't need the guidance.
I'll guide someone else if I need to. It's fine.
Okay. You don't need to. Everybody succeeded, and the torso and arms look exactly like each of you intended.
Yay!
All
How do we
right. Now the last but not least, the legs. I need one more set of intelligence checks.
I would like to
Yeah, Ashley, that
My legs look terrible.
or pup spiration that.
I probably don't look too good neither.
I'll do Ashy.
Okay. There you go. All right. Okay. So then. All right. Okay. Okay. So everybody but Barry succeeded on that last one. So Echo, Deacon, and I think, oh, hold on, I gotta scroll.
I
Yeah.
had the misshapen head.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so,
I also had misshapen head too.
okay, Echo and Deacon, you're at the end of this exercise, all of the parchment creatures are magically imbued with life and awarded to you each. Deacon and Echo, yours are exactly what you imagined them to look like. So please tell me what your paper drawn creature looks like.
Oh, mine looks like a big old fluffy cat.
Mine looks like Juniper.
Okay. Now, for the rest of you, tell me what creatures you were drawing and how it went wrong on whatever part went wrong for you. What were you attempting to draw and how did it go wrong?
So I was drawing a cobra, and one side of the hood is flat. So it's like a lopsided head.
Okay. And, Oberon, what did you draw?
I tried to draw a turtle, a little turtle. I got the body and the legs right, but the head is the shape of a horse for some reason.
Nice. Nice. Alright, and, Barry, what were you drawing and what happened?
I tried to make a cat.
Uh-huh.
The head looks good. The
Mhm.
torso looks amazing. Like I added good fur details and that sort of thing. But then the legs, they were just lines. I felt kind of rushed, so I just put lines on it. So it's just little stick legs.
Okay. Now, as they said, everyone here who participates is a winner, as you get to keep your fold-up friend with you.
Are they a
And
part?
yeah. While this cutout parchment character is within 5 feet of you, you can command it to walk, play, dance, or follow you. It cannot take actions and it cannot manipulate objects. But it has a pretty dang good armor class, and it has 1 hit point. Alright, so you all have a fold-up friend.
Is it like an origami?
It is kind of like an so what it amounts to is your paper was folded into 3 sections, and then you drew the things, and yeah, now he's
We
this.
drew it and then it turned into like a 3D moving.
Yes.
Nice.
3D moving piece of paper. Yes. All right. So it is 7:33. Why don't we go ahead and take our break, and then we will come back and see what other games and what other prizes that you guys can come up with, and try to save Juniper. So we will be right back. All right, and welcome on back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Wild Beyond the Witchlight game. This is the prelude to the actual campaign. Our players are currently the child version of themselves, so they are all between the ages of 8 and 15. And they have currently gotten themselves into the carnival after chasing one of their friends that they made, a owlbear cublet named Juniper. All right, so you have been to a couple of the games, as you have found out that Juniper is in the Candlefoot Story Hour wagon, and it requires 3 prizes in order to talk to Candlefoot. And currently, you have 2, plus the fold-up friend that you each have. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what would you guys like to do? Where would you like to go now?
Well, this place
like-
is great.
I would like to go find out what an unnameable is.
Okay.
Something about some unspeakable horror draws me.
That's fair.
I would have never guessed.
That's weird.
Is that feller all right?
Probably not.
He was dropped on his head as a child. It was me. I dropped him.
It's like that was yesterday.
You as a child still wins. All
That's how we
right.
all done taking a shot to the head once or twice.
You don't have to fall so far when you're young.
It's
Exactly.
true. Floors, the ground is closer. It's true. All right. So as you walk up to the name the unnameable, you hear the carnival barker say, "It came from the unknowable. Its desires are unpredictable. But what is its name? Do you know?" All right. And you see this. Let's see here. Come on. Why are you not? Oh, it didn't take the picture in. Really? Hold on, I gotta redo the picture. It didn't do it. So you see this, you see this creature, sitting, on a cushion, and there are little signs surrounding the creature, that are, fragments of its name. And what it amounts to is you have to figure out what the name of this creature is based on.
Is it a jumble?
It is a jumble.
Oh, I know this one. My dad read me this story once about this fella named Rumpelstiltskin. Oh wait, that was his name. I guess that was the story.
You guys hear a lot of stories. Peter Pan, Rumpelstiltskin.
Well, we ain't got much to do.
True.
All right. And so
That sounds like the stories I give kids when story time is over. Arnie's asked for 2 more stories, so I said, once more time, there were some people, some stuff happened, some kind of bad stuff happened, some other stuff happened, and it all worked out. The end.
My bad stuff.
Well, I got my
You-
favorite one. I mean, my daddy
You
told me
didn't
one
ask for a
about.
good story.
I know a good one now. My daddy told me one about this feller named William Tell. He done shot an apple off this feller's head at 40 paces. Now, I tried myself, but I ain't too good with no bow and arrow. I put a hole in the wall. My daddy told him I had something fierce.
All right. Well, here is the creature that you see and the signs that are with it. So you see in the first column is Hug, Tum, and Bog. Second column, Ga, Ra, or La. Third column, Bumble, Funko, or Storts. And fourth column, Ped, Plod, or Kin. Now, with this, okay, let's see here. That is, okay, so who would like to participate? You get 3 guesses for the name.
Ooh. Do they have to
Yeah.
be
One participant at a time, please.
Do I have to roll or do I have to
Uh,
guess?
You have
Or-
to actually guess. Yep.
Can I try first?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I will tell you if you have gotten. So choose a name from the column. I will tell you if it is correct or not.
First column bog.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Second column what?
That is incorrect.
Third column bumble.
That is correct.
Fourth column pod.
That is incorrect.
So I got
I
one
am
right.
sorry.
Oh well.
You get 3 choices, 3 guesses.
Do we get to know which ones were?
Mm-hmm. So that was your first guess. Do you get 2 more guesses?
Me or someone else?
You do.
Okay. How about Tom?
That is incorrect.
Wow.
That is incorrect.
I know it's Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that? Kai I Kin?
Kin, that is correct. You get
So-
1 more guess if you can get the correct one. I mean, it's not a hard puzzle if you
I
get
was gonna say, I'm like,
and there's 3 things. But
Yeah. Hug, Ga, Bumble, Kin.
That is correct. That is correct. And you are handed a small pearl. And
Nice.
the carnival barker says, if you put this underneath your tongue, you'll pronounce the words of any language that you can speak. Oh, perfect. It is a pearl of elocution. All right.
That's a cool prize.
Is somebody else able to play? Or, because we already know what the name
We
is.
already know what the name is, so technically not.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a cool prize.
That is a cool
You,
prize.
you got a prize. That's the important part.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to
Dumbo.
try it out.
I'll try it out.
Okay.
Ooh,
So-
all right. Say daddy.
Daddy? Sure.
Yes.
And you get that he is pronouncing it perfectly in
Me.
response to what Deacon said.
They just like daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
It is not necessarily the perfect pronunciation of like it.
The dictionary pronunciation.
Right. It is the exact pronunciation that Deacon gave him. He just says it in his voice. For some of the other stuff, it's very much like American English versus England English. So, you know, the pronunciations and stuff. He added the U into color.
Okay.
So, all right. Where would you like to go next?
I want to go cuddle the Catopoulos.
Okay. You want
That's
to
a
go?
3 silver word.
It is.
Yes.
So you go and you walk across the little walkway here, and as you approach, you hear the carnival barker. It's hairy, it's scary, it's troublesome, but is it cuddlesome? Can the Sheptid be petted? Step right up and find out. And
Well, I think I can smell Barry's badness from before. Because the puppy farted.
You're not sure though if it's coming from Barry or if it's coming from behind the curtain in front of you. As you see that there is a curtain blocking whatever it is that is behind the curtain. Well, you know what it is because you're gonna go cuddle it. But so, would you like to go cuddle this creature? Okay, so you get your ticket punched, and they tell you, okay, so while blindfolded, if you can cuddle this creature and endure a full minute-long cuddle, you will succeed.
Can I try to cast guidance on her?
Sure.
Can we actually even see her? Or is she like behind a curtain somewhere?
No, she's still standing outside. They're going over the rules.
All right.
And I mean, you can see her. She's very glittery. All right. Does anybody else want to take part in this with Barry?
I'll join.
Okay. All right. So, anybody else? Okay.
I'm not much of a cuddler, so I'll watch.
All right. So this creature is a combination of a part buffalo, part dinosaur, part warthog, and part hippopotamus.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what I need you to do, please, is I need a Constitution check to endure the minute-long cuddle.
I'll use my guidance too.
Oh, okay, so both of you will have guidance on that. All right. So okay, so that is 12 and a 12. All right, and then the guidance, perfect. Both of you managed to succeed in this, and it smells really, really bad. This is the creature, by the way. This is what it looks like.
Eek.
I want one.
Gorgeous guy. All right. All right. So with that, you finally, like, the minute is up, and the person comes out and leads you back out to the front, and they tell you, well, that was a very impressive, I have to say. Not many can survive that grotesque a cuddling session, I suppose. Well, congratulations, and they hand you both a potion bottle.
Ooh.
And in this potion bottle, it looks like it kind of looks like a pink bottle with these little blue circles floating in the inside. And they tell you it is a potion of bubble breath. When you drink it, you exhale colorful bubbles for the next hour. It's totally reminds you of the super kid bubble bath. You know, like the pink bottle with the little bubble guys on it. Yeah, that's totally what it looks like. All right, so you each have a potion of bubble breath. You don't have to take it now. You can hold on to it.
I mean, we're supposed to hold on to it so we have our prizes, right?
I'm just saying, like, as much as you want to, you don't have to. Yes. All right.
Can we go to the rhymes if everybody's done here?
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to the rhymes too.
Okay.
Are you still covered in custard?
Unless you've cleaned yourself off.
I mean, there's a little body of water. I guess I could have just splashed myself off.
You can.
Guess I'll
Alright.
do
Your
that.
choice.
Yeah, you could have done that while they were in there cuddling the creature.
If I take these gloves off, my hand's gonna go back to normal.
Correct. Yes.
I will take the gloves off
I
then.
figured as much. Yeah. All right.
Well, you should do that after you go bathe, because you could use those hands to really get some good scoops of water out.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, but it also looks kind of weird, but I see your point.
That's what Dylan does. Sometimes he takes baths with Reese's paws.
Because her paws are bigger. Yep. All right. So you walk over to the far north part of this section to the Widdenshin's rhymes, and you hear as you approach, "If you rhyme from time to time, then step right up and get in line. Prizes wait for every rhymer, whether youngster or old timer." All right, what I need is at least 3 of you to participate, and you will stand in a circle. The oldest participant begins the contest by speaking aloud the first line of a rhyming couplet, and then the next person must must respond with a line that makes sense and rhymes.
Guess I wanted to hop in, so I guess I'll play.
Okay, and if
Yeah.
you hesitate for too long or choose a rhyming word that has already been used, you are eliminated.
I don't think Tori can do this right now.
I could try it.
Okay.
And I had a couple apple juices before we got here, so I guess I could try anyway.
All right, so that's 2. Who's the third one gonna be?
Oh no, Burn, come give it a try.
I mean, it was my idea. I can do it. I can try it.
All right,
Good luck.
Come on in.
All right, so if Tor and Belinda are both doing it, it is up to you which one of you starts. Because it says the oldest, and you are the 2 older kids.
Mm. I mean, it'd probably be easier for you to start, Tor.
Okay. I was trying to figure out how we play Boulder Parchment Shears on Roll20.
You roll off.
It's not nearly as much fun.
It's not nearly
Okay.
as awesome, I know. I know. I still really want that shirt.
So it's just a sentence that
It's
makes
just-
sense and rhymes.
Yep.
But doesn't
Well,
the first
it
person
doesn't- Yours doesn't have to rhyme. They have to rhyme to yours. Technically. The example that they give is, "I'm wondering happy as a bee." Then they would have to rhyme to make it rhyme to.
Like, that doesn't rhyme.
Well, I think it means we have to rhyme something with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we arrived at the gates.
Okay, we arrived at the gates. So, then that brings us to Barry. You are next.
We felt like we were running late.
Okay.
I saw a feller with a handful of spinning plates.
Okay. Then it is back to you. Okay.
Then we saw one crash.
Alright. Oops. Then you saw one crash. Doesn't rhyme with pleats. No, you gotta keep going. I'll give you a second chance on this one. Ashley reaches out to you. This is when you wish you had Sippy.
I'm like, I got my
This is
next
when
line
you
ready.
wish Cindy was here, because I bet you she'd be good at this.
He was running around with his mates.
Ah!
Alright. There you go. So back to Barry.
we had to hide from the bugbear behind some crates.
Okay. Duncan.
Yeah. And to hide behind. Hide from the bugbear behind some crates.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the back of the wooden gates.
Can't use gates again.
No,
Nope,
we use
you
gates
cannot
already.
use gates again.
Hmm.
I am sorry, Duncan. You get one more try.
Hmm. While we waited, we played Crazy Eights.
That's a good one. All right. Back to you. It goes until one of you, or till there's only one left. If you would like, you can drop out for lack of any words that go with anything.
We snacked upon some dates.
Okay.
We spun a wheel to decide our fates.
Okay.
Found some pixie dust that illuminates.
Ooh.
Nice. Considering that is 3 rounds, everybody give me a charisma check, please.
Ooh.
Echo, you are eliminated.
That's cool.
Alright. If you guys would like to try to continue, you can start a new couplet. Or you can just roll off and decide who wins. It's up to you guys.
I'll roll off. That apple juice kind of hitting hard.
Yeah, I figured it might be. That's good though. You guys did well.
Like, but I had more words.
Well, I think Deacon's gonna win.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Alright. So with that, Deacon, you are the winner. And you, as they give you or hand you over a bookmark. And they say this bookmark is magical. It whenever you open a book that you put this bookmark into, you immediately recall every word that you have previously read from the book with perfect clarity.
Nice, nice.
Oh, that'd be good for all them storybooks my daddy read me.
Yeah, it would. All right. So where would you like to go now? You have, I believe, one more, or you can go back and do something else over again if you'd like.
Well,
Just-
Fern, you ain't.
For clarity, do we each need to have 3 things,
No.
or is it 3 total?
3 in total.
Okay.
I mean, let's try what time is it, Mr. Rich?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going.
All right. So you head to what time is it, Mr. Witch?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So with this, up to 5 contestants can participate, just for reference. As you walk up, you hear tick tock goes Mr. Witch's pocket watch. Only the fleet of foot can swipe this precious timepiece from our illustrious benefactor. And you see that there behind, the little line that they have, looks to be Mr. Witch, which is one of the owners of the carnival. And it looks like a life-size dummy of him, to be exact. And it is on a revolving platform. So,
Oh my.
for all of the contestants that would like to participate, you must call out the phrase, "What time is it, Mr. Witch?" in unison. And then the dummy will croak out a number between 1 and 8. And the pocket watch starts loudly ticking down that many seconds.
Oh
During
my.
the time, you must creep forward without being heard by the dummy and steal the pocket watch.
Wait, but how does the
I
dummy...
want to play.
I'll play.
How does what?
How does the dummy hear?
Magic. All right.
I mean, there's 5 of us. I guess we could all play if we wanted to.
Mhm.
Do it.
I guess so. I'm.
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Oh, you might be good at it. I mean, rabbits are usually pretty quick. You might be able to get there before any of us.
True.
Well, maybe. Sure, I'll try.
Okay. All right. So you all step up. You are 15 feet away from the dummy as you start this. All right. So you all say the phrase, "What time is it, Mr. Witch?" And
Wait, can we watch
the
it?
thing responds with, "It is 3 o'clock."
Oh my
I want to
god.
go.
Okay. So I need a dexterity check from everybody.
Not stealth.
Not stealth.
My bad.
Okay.
Much better anyway.
Much better. All right. Okay. So for those of you who rolled more than a 10, you get right up close to the dummy. So the dexterity check is the number of feet that you move forward in the time allotted. All right. So, okay. All right. Okay. To win, you can sneak up and, the 3 of you, I believe there was 3, right? Yeah, 1, 2, yes, 3 of you were able to grab the pocket watch, almost like together as the seconds tick down. But let's see, it was Misan, Oburn, and Barry. You each put your hands on the pocket watch just as the timer goes off.
Whoa.
And it seems that the 3 of you were the fastest of your party to be able to move up and grab it.
Yay.
And with that,
We did it?
you did.
Yay!
You did it.
Woohoo!
All right. So with that, you receive the prize is a pocket watch. It is not only a pocket watch, it is a special pocket watch, as this lidded brass container holds a tiny sand timer suspended behind glass. No matter
Ooh.
how the container is oriented, the sand always falls from one side of the timer to the other, taking exactly 24 hours to deplete. Once depleted, the sand timer spins around to reset itself.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, my question now is: you have enough to get the story? Do you want to do so, or what would you like to do?
I mean, we did come here to save.
Or do you
Jennifer.
want to go back and play anything else?
I was gonna say, unless you have something you don't want to give up, then we can try a different game.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure everybody's okay with keeping or giving up their things.
I mean, I'm okay giving them up, but we really should think about saving our bugbear.
Yeah.
The owlbear, yeah. Well, I was gonna say, if there's anything that you guys want to play again, you do have extra, ticket punches left. If you want to go spin the wheel of magic to maybe get a wand, or you want a pair of giant gloves, or you perhaps want a potion of bubble breath or a pearl of elocution.
I mean, I wouldn't mind spinning the magic wheel one more time.
Yeah, same
Me
too.
too.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. All right. So you guys decide to head back to the Wheel of Magic, and
So
so
we're scoping out the caravan.
okay. All right. So you walk back up, and you again hear him yelling out, roll up, and spin the Wheel of Magic. Your journey to the strange and arcane starts right here. Who would like to go first?
Me.
Okay. All right. So you spin the clickety-clackety sounding wheel. What school of magic are you going to choose? Again, abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, transmutation, or necromancy.
Enchantment.
Enchantment. All right. Go ahead and roll that d8. And unfortunately, you have chosen evocation. However, you now can cast Dancing Lights for an hour.
How long has it been since the other ones?
All of your other ones have been.
I'll try that illusion one. That sounds good.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me, please. All right, 8. That is necromancy. Once in the next hour, you can use your action to bestow a curse on a creature. Choose an ability score for the next minute. They have disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws made with that ability score. All right. Anybody else want to step right up?
I'll spend the rest of my tickets here.
Okay. How many punches you got left?
Two.
So
Okay. Then what?
Unless anybody else wants to do things.
Okay.
I was gonna do it.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna do necromancy again.
Okay. That is a 6. That is illusion. For an hour, you can cast minor illusion cantrip at will.
Ooh. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Echo. Go ahead and spin again. Which school?
Abjuration.
All right, go for it. Unfortunately, that one is the evocation, and you already have dancing lights. So roll again. Just roll again. See if you can get it, because you already have dancing lights. All right, that one is conjuration. You got your mage hand back.
Woohoo!
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to roll for this or spin the wheel for this?
I'll try one more time.
Okay, go for it.
Abjuration.
Okay. That is evocation. Apparently 5 is the number for tonight. You can cast dancing lights for an hour. All right. Anybody else? Thank you.
Yeah, I'll
much.
give it a go.
One more roll, sir. All right. Echo, go for it. What class or what school?
Transmutation.
Okay. Go for it. That is a 3. That is the divination. You now got guidance back. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'd like to roll.
Okay, go for it.
I'll go divination.
Okay. That is your
Man.
necromancy again.
Dead love me.
I know. No doubt. All right. Anybody else have any tickets left to punch?
I got a couple, but I don't mind heading over to feel that story feller.
Okay.
I'll do
Anybody
it
else?
one more time.
Okay.
Necromancy again.
No,
Nope.
you got the abjuration one. You can cast the resistance cantrip at will.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody else?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So then you are going to head over to Candlefoot's Story Hour. All right. Like I said, this is Candlefoot here. We're going to put him onto the map. All right. This is That is Candlefoot. All right. Okay, so as you approach and you knock on the door, he opens it, and inside you see Juniper eating what looks to be mouse-shaped marshmallows. And he says, "Yes, can I help you? Are you here for
You have
story time?"
I mean, yes, but also you have our friend.
Yeah, you have our owlbear.
Yeah, we followed her. And we saw her coming here. We've been caring for her.
Well, I'm glad that you were caring for her, but she is not your owlbear. She belongs to a friend of mine. I've been taking care of her.
Not
Isn't
very
that right,
well.
Juniper? As he reaches back and pets her. You came back to Uncle Candlefoot. Don't worry, though. Daddy will be here soon to take you home.
We've been taking care of her. I've been taking the thorns out of her feet.
Oh, wow, no, actually, she's gotten pretty good at it.
I appreciate that, but
You weren't even here yesterday. When would you have had to lose her in order to come back and get her and then claim you're taking good care of her?
you don't know. You don't know
Yeah,
where you've been.
That's
yeah.
why we're asking. Like,
Yeah, it's
duh.
like-
Literally my question.
We are everywhere. She had escaped from another town that we had visited. And with my free time, I've been trying to find her, but I haven't been able to find her until now, and she ran back and jumped into the window.
Does this fella look like he's telling the truth?
Give me
Insight
an
check.
insight check. He's a little hard to read. I mean, he is a clown, but he seems to be telling the truth.
I will try as well.
Okay. Did you want a story after all, by the way?
Wait, guidance.
Okay. Okay. Were you guiding you? Okay, sorry. Alright. Yeah, Oberon, he seems to be telling the truth. And you notice, as he hands Juniper another one of the mouse-shaped marshmallows, that they truly do have a connection. It seems that he might not. You're kind of unsure if he's telling the truth about when he lost her or whatever, but you know that clearly there is a connection there.
I mean, we had a connection with her too.
Is there like
Yes.
a reward for finding her?
You didn't find her, she found me. I mean, I appreciate you taking care of her, I do.
Well, it doesn't sound like it, and also nobody would have had to find her. You didn't lose her.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you taking care of her for? Feel they should be warned.
I'm taking care of her for her father, of course.
Who's her father?
A friend?
Who?
Probably an owlbear.
Someone that usually is with the carnival, but he had to leave for a time, and
Is there anyone who can actually take care of this owlbear properly here instead of you?
I've already rung the bell for her father to come, so it should be just in time, just a few moments until he arrives.
Huh.
But if
Oh.
you do,
Cool, I'd
require-
wait and talk to him.
If you require a reward, I'm more than willing to give you. And he pulls out 5 dandelions. And
What are
he
those?
says, these are good for a ticket, for well, the equivalent of a ticket punch, so that you can go play another game if you would like.
We just want her out there.
Well, I'm sorry that that is not an option. That won't be able to happen. But I mean, you never know. You might see her again someday.
I'm gonna stick my tongue out at him.
Well, if we gotta wait here for a bit anyway, I mean, why don't you go ahead and just tell us whatever story you're trying to spin, mister?
Well, you got 3 prizes to turn in for the story.
I got these here gloves.
Okay, that's 1.
I had a pearl.
Okay, that's 2.
I give him my friend thingy.
That's not exactly what I'm looking for. That's.
I'm gonna shake like a dog and shake my glitter all over the floor.
I don't necessarily want that either, thank you.
I'll give him the pocket watch.
Okay. Alright, he says, alright, well, now that the payment has been made, here's. Why don't you just sit right down and get comfortable? I got a story for you.
I'm gonna go sit next to Juniper.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna sit and glare with my arms crossed at him.
Okay. Now, this happened a long time ago. There was this nasty old woman who was named Baba Yaga. She made her home in the swamps and inside a hut that trotted around on chicken legs.
Oh god.
When she needed to travel far, she would take her home into the air in a giant stone mortar, which she steered with a giant stone pestle. She was horrid and cruel. Her magic was so powerful that the morning, the day, and the night all answered to her call. Now, Baba Yaga had 3 wicked daughters, each crueler than the last. She gave her eldest daughter the power over the past, so that she could sow regret in the hearts of mortals. To her youngest, she gave the power of the future, so she could foretell tragedy. Now, to her middle daughter, however, she gave the present, so that she could trick people who were too caught up in themselves. But you see, Baba Yaga also had a 4th daughter, born not of her blood, but as beautiful as the night. The other daughters hated her, but Baba Yaga showered her with gifts and taught her her wicked secrets. In time, she ran away from the hut and took all those secrets with her. It is said that Baba Yaga and her daughters still hunt for her across the sky. So when you go to bed, you might hear their voices whispering on the wind.
I don't like it.
I thought it was alright. I mean, no feller with a rusty hook for a hand or nothing, but, you know.
I like
Okay.
your stories better.
Alright. Okay. So, as you are all, doing that, he says, well, that is the story as promised. And he hands you each a dandelion. And he says, it is time for you to say goodbye to Juniper, as her father will be here shortly.
Shortly. I want to meet this guy.
I'm waiting.
He goes and he hands you back each of the magic items that you had, or what the prizes you had given him. And he says, please, step outside. That way there is room for Juniper to be out here. And I will give you each a minute to say your goodbyes.
Oh.
Insight check.
Okay, roll me an insight check. Alright, he's telling the truth, as far as you know. And, alright. As this is all happening and you guys kind of move to go out of the wagon to step back, you see approaching 2 gentlemen. One that looks to be quite the what's the word I'm looking for? Well, let's just show you this. You see 2 gentlemen, one dressed as almost a jester, the other dressed very conservatively. And they let's see here. We actually have the
I
individual.
recognize one of them.
You do recognize Mr. Witch, the guy who is dressed. Let's get this other one over here. All right, let's do that. You recognize this guy with his pocket watch as the Mr. Witch, which who the dummy was made to resemble. And you also see Mr. Light, which he is carrying looks kind of like a a wand or a baton. Thank you. So you see them approach, and they walk up to Candlefoot and say, "Is there a problem here, Candlefoot?" And he says, "No, these kids just, I guess Juniper's been with them for the summer, and they're just saying goodbye before her father gets here." And so you see these two, and he Mr. Light, he's dressed very much in like almost a Harlequin attire, and he says, "Now, you say goodbye, and it is time to go, as we do not let children stay too late, for you never know what could go missing. For those who trespass."
I am 14 years old, and that is practically an adult in our town, okay?
I mean, I'm 11. I'm pretty old.
Mm-hmm. All right, well...
I would like to talk to Juniper's father so that hopefully Juniper doesn't go missing again due to lax stewardship.
Don't you worry, we will make sure and take care of her.
Like you did last time?
Yeah, that's what this guy keeps saying, but he lost her.
He did, but we did not. This is our carnival. We know everything that happens in here.
And then why wouldn't somebody have retrieved her before just leaving her out in the wild?
It was his responsibility, and there will be consequences for him losing it. There is no doubt. But don't worry, it will be fine. Juniper belongs to a friend of ours, and we will make sure that she gets back to her father. Yes, but you do need to say goodbye, and perhaps the next time we are around, you can come back and visit Juniper. If she is here. As her father is usually around in the carnival somewhere.
Well, if you want her to still be here, don't let Candlefoot do anything.
Don't you worry. And you see hold on, I gotta get back to the description. There is one of the displacer beasts that you had seen around comes walking up, and she, speaking common, says, "Don't you worry, I will look after her, as I look after all stray children until they are reunited with their parents."
Thank you, and I'll do a little bow. I know that she'll be safe now.
Make sure you give her lots.
This displacer beast is kind of cool though, as she carries like a keg of apple juice fastened to her collar. And you see behind her this little baby displacer beast kitten skipping along behind, playing with a small mirrored ball.
Oh, I want to pet the kittens.
Be careful, but you can. Her name is Star.
Yeah, I'm going over there too.
I'm pet Star.
All right.
She'll not attack, will she?
No, she is a good girl. She will. Just don't take her ball, and you'll be fine.
I want to pet her, if you mind.
That is fine. And you see that this displacer beast kind of corrals all of you along with the with Juniper, and she wrangles you guys over to a little spot that that is made up for of like this like tent that has these cushions and stuff along really nice location, and Star goes and bats the ball around with you guys, and you guys are able to pet her. And yeah, that is where we are going to end our story. So with all of that said, what do the years following the carnival bring to your characters? What do you do in the meantime before or as you grow up? What do you do?
I stay and work at the carnival.
Okay.
And never forgive Candlefoot.
Okay.
He made an enemy that day.
Okay. So
And kick it with Juniper. Like that's
yeah. In the time following this adventure, you grow up a little bit, and then you encounter the carnival again, a little bit older, and able to work with them, and you get a job as a Witchlight hand, as a carnival person.
Secretly plotting for Candlefoot.
That's true, right? What do the rest of you do?
Try to find a cat.
Okay.
Want my Feywild cat. Nah, but other than trying to find a cat or something, I guess I'd have gone back home.
Uh-huh.
But I would have tried to practice my William Tell. I mean, granted, I can't use no bow and arrow nothing, but I guess just to learn how to use like a blade,
Okay.
swords and such, and then eventually gone back to work there when I got a little older.
Okay. You do so, and you know that your best bet of finding a Feywild cat is working at a carnival that is run by the Fey. So you definitely can do that. All right. So you end up becoming a witch hand as well. All right. What do the rest of you do?
I never made it home. On my way home, I got stuck in the Fae, got captured, enslaved for 25 years as entertainment. That's where I learned how to play all the instruments that I know. That I can't play anymore because I lost them.
Okay.
Or lost my, what was it? Lost my artistic abilities?
Yeah, it didn't necessarily have to be the music side of it, but yeah. Okay.
It kind of fits.
Okay. Oberon, what did you do with your life after this encounter with the carnival?
After everything that happened, I learned some stuff, and I just want to keep on learning. So I studied really hard, learned many spells, and became kind of a good wizard. Still a little jittery about people wanting to kidnap me and my feet and stuff.
That's fair.
Don't forget to do me.
Oh, please don't remind me. So he's just been studying for a while,
Okay.
and right now he's on break. Was supposed to be on break, but
Okay.
he just keep reading his book.
So you become a wizard. All right. And Barry, what do you do?
So Barry is gonna start hearing about all these things that have gone missing,
Mm-hmm.
after the carnival, and it's going to inspire her to forever be investigating the carnival, and she eventually becomes the crime scene investigator at the local town guard in order to like start studying these weird disappearances. Like, there's some kids that get kidnapped out of nowhere, children who seem just slightly off from the baby that was born. Murders happen.
All right.
Also, she tries to recreate some of the contraptions she saw at the carnival.
Okay.
Also, I learned more magic.
Of course.
Magic.
All right. Well, then, with that, you all grow up knowing and having that thought of the carnival and the experiences that you had. And, in fact, you always, no matter what, you remember Juniper and the fun that you had prior to going to the actual carnival. And you all end up with the story award, Lost Things, or from Lost Things, which is what this adventure is. And that is the story award for helping to take care of Juniper. It's called With a Hoot and a Growl. And what you can do is you get to choose one of the magic items, no matter what it was, if you want it or not. But you can choose one of the magic items that were awarded.
Ooh.
So the Bookmark of Memory, the Wand of Whimsy, the Potion of Bubble Breath, the Giant's Gloves, the Pearl of Elocution, or the Pocket Watch. And all of those are common magic items, so...
Do only one of us get each, or can we choose?
No, you can choose, as a player, you can choose which one of any of those things.
Pocket Watch.
Okay.
I'll
And,
take
like,
that bookmark, I guess.
yeah, you guys
I was
can
hoping to
have
take
whatever.
it for the wizard, but
It's up to you guys. Like, you can all have pocket watches if you really want pocket watches.
I mean, I was going to take the watch because it makes sense for my tinkering.
Mm-hmm. I was
I
gonna
guess
say,
bookmark.
you can totally get the bookmark. I was figuring that somebody would end up with the Wand of Whimsy, just to turn
Yeah,
people's head.
I'm gonna
Why
take
are you
it.
looking in my direction?
I'm just
No, I'm gonna take it.
okay. Okay.
I'm resisting the urge of the player to want that bookmark.
I know, right? I want that
So-
in the real life. Mm-hmm. It would make running stuff a whole lot easier.
True.
Alright. So with that, you now become level 1 adventurers.
Yay.
So on your regular character sheets, you can add those, we'll go through and add the magic items to your character sheets. And next session, next Friday, we will officially start the first chapter of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, as this was the prelude to that adventure. So thank you so much with that, and you will get to see the artwork for our characters next week. Yeah, there's some pretty awesome artwork, and you will get to see exactly what our characters have done since they were kids, and what their day will entail when they all get together to become a party.
All the shenanigans.
All the shenanigans. True facts. All of them. Alright, so with that, is there anything else that anyone else would like to do before we end our stream a little bit early?
Do we keep our trinket as well, or is that something
Yes.
we've lost as
No,
children?
you can keep the trinket as well.
Yeah, when does the lost things come into play?
So they will come into play when you become
Next
adult.
week?
Yeah. So for reference, since all of you snuck into the carnival before buying the ticket, each of you find that you have lost some ability of one kind or another as you grow up. There is something that you just can't quite do, and you know that you could do it before, but you now cannot do it. And the only thing that you can determine that it happened, it had to have happened during the carnival. So, all right, see what
I lost my trust in clowns.
You did lose. Yeah, you want to trade your thing to that? Yeah.
No, I just have a nemesis now.
You do. All right. Well then, let's. With that, I'm going to go ahead and go back to our landing screen here. Just as a reminder, we have our weekly streaming schedule. We have tomorrow. We have our Tomb of Annihilation stream, with at 6 p.m. Pacific. Then on Monday we have our Candlekeep Mystery Mondays. On Tuesday we have some DM prep, which will be prepping for V's adventures. Then on Thursdays we have some Valheim, on our Throwdown Thursdays, and then Friday we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Just for reference, we will not be having Throwdown Thursday this week, due to a conflict in time. So, Tori forgot why.
We're gonna go see my family down south.
So, all right.
I forgot it was so close. Okay.
With that, thank you everybody for coming and joining us for our Wild Beyond the Witchlight premiere. We hope that you had as good a time as we did, and let's go ahead and let's see here. See if anybody is on. Let's see. Oh, yes. Don't.
And also tell your friends so we can make it to 150 followers, please.
Yes, make sure if you have points that you would like to contribute to our channel point redemption, please do so. Otherwise, it's going to take a while to get there. Okay, let's see here. I don't have anybody on that I want to raid to, so I guess we will call it here. Let me do one thing real quick before we do so. And that is... Alright, I'm going to Team Quinville contribute to the channel points thing.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah, I used mine to buy stuff. So.
All right. So with that, thank you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you join us tomorrow for our Tomb of Annihilation stream. And it's always fun because they are so possessed over there. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming to the tavern.